Hey, what is going on? My name is Jared Allison with JDA Florida Homes. I am a real estate agent with Century 21 Alton Clark, and this is my housing market report for the month of January, so stay tuned. All right, there is a lot to cover in this one, but before we get started, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It helps me build my YouTube channel, and then after you do that, hit that alert bell over there so that way you get notifications when I post more videos like this one. Okay, first up on this housing market report is the entire state of Florida, so let's go ahead and get right into it. New listings, not a whole lot of change there, just down 2%, sitting at around 28,000 or just under 28,000 homes, new listings for January 2022. Active inventory, again, January 2022, sitting right around the 28,000 mark, and I have something to say about that. In 2018, 2019, we were about 88 to 90,000 homes actively for sale back in 2018, 2019. Right now, we are sitting at just under 28,000 homes actively for sale, and that's for the entire state of Florida. So that is a significant downturn of active inventory, and that's why we're seeing some of the numbers that we're seeing coming up. So time to contract down 33% from 21 days down to just 14 days. Median sales price up 23% from 305 to 375. That's a $70,000 increase for the entire state of Florida. Month supply of inventory is down 38% from 1.6 months supply down to just 1 month supply of inventory. And what that means is if we were to have no more new listings and kept selling homes, we would run out of active inventory in about a month. Closed sales under more stats is right at 21,885. Of those closed sales, cash sales is 7,269, which equates to a third. 33% of the homes sold in Florida were cash sales. That means no loans, no conventional FHA, VA, any kind of loan of that nature. They were cash sales. That has been a continuing trend, increasing trend of what we've been seeing over the past year to year and a half of cash sales. On the left hand side there, you'll see a chart of new listings and active inventory. Take a look at new listings going from December to January. We do see an uptick in new listings, and that is pretty typical this time of year, going from December to January, because a lot of people are not listing their home in December. They are waiting for January until after the holidays and the new year, and then January comes, they're ready to list their house, and that's what we're seeing. So January, February, we're probably going to see a little bit of an uptick in new listings. Let's go ahead and move on to Volusia County. New listings for Volusia County is up 7%. That's not a trend that we're typically seeing, but for Volusia County, that is what we're seeing, from 894 to 960 new listings in January 2022. Active inventory is down 21% from 1195 to 939, so under that 1,000 mark on the active inventory. Time to contract down 32% from 19 days to just 13 days on the market. Median sales price up 20% from $258 to $311,000. Month supply of inventory down 29% from 1.4 months down to just 1 month supply of inventory. Continuing down to more stats, closed sales 738. Of those, cash sales were 233, equating to about 32%. And that's a trend that we're going to see across the rest of the counties that we take a look at. The chart on the left, again, you'll see that new listing from December to January. You see that positive trend right there on that line graph. Let's keep on moving. Orange County, we have on new listings, we are down 11% from 1,384 to 1,229. Active inventory is down 38% from 1,540 and dipping below that 1,000 mark, 963 for January 2022. Time to contract is down 47% from 19 days in Orange County. Now is 10 days from the time you go live on the market. 10 days later, you should be under contract. If you're not, you need to be taking a closer look at either your home price, the type of marketing that's being done, or how show ready is your home. Continuing on, median sales price is up 23% from $340,000, breaking the $400,000 mark all the way up to $417,000 for January 2022. Month supply of inventory down 46% from 1.1 down to 0.6, almost a half a month supply of inventory. Continuing to more stats, closed sales 1,065, cash sales 332 were cash sales, which equates to 31%. Again, right there around that 1/3 of the closed sales have been cash sales. Over to the chart on the left there, again, new listings, you will see that uptick of new listings, and then still active inventory is continuing on a downward trend. Next up is Seminole County. So for January 2021, compared to January 2022, new listings are down 5% from 474 to just 450 new listings for January 2022. Active inventory again is down 31%, sitting at 338 for the current year. Time to contract is only down 8% from 12 days to 11 days. Not a whole lot of change there for Seminole County, but median sales price is up 18% from $331 to $391, so about a $60,000 increase on the median sales price. Month supply of inventory down 33%. They were already less than a month, and now they're even less than that, down to 0.6 month supply of inventory for January 2022. More stats, we have closed sales 356, cash sales were 101, equating to about 28% of the closed sales were cash sales. Again, the chart on the left, you can see the new listings having that upward trend from December to January, but still been a steady decline on active inventory. Next up is Brevard County, and not a whole lot of change on new listings. It is up 1% from 982 to 991, but active inventory is down, sitting at 810 homes actively for sale in January 2022. Time to contract is down 20% from 15 days down to just 12 days, so breaking that 2-week mark. So just under 2 weeks from the time you go the time you go active and put your home for sale, you will be under contract within about 12 days, give or take a few days. Median sales price is up 22% from 267 to 325. Month supply of inventory is down 33% from 1.2 down to just 0.8 months supply of inventory, which equates to about 25 days of supply of active homes for sale. More stats down below. Closed sales 762. Of those, 235 were cash sales, equating again to about 31%, putting us close to that 1/3 of all the homes sold in Florida were cash sales. And then the chart on the left hand side, again, new listings going from December to January is continuing that upward trend, but active inventory is still been on a downward trend. Flagler County is up next. New listings is down 6%, sitting at 279 for January 2022. Active inventory is down 39%, only 268 homes for sale in Flagler County right now for the month of January. Time to contract went down 44% compared to this time last year, from 27 days down to just 15 days time to contract. Median sales prices up 25% from $274,000 to $343,000 for January 2022. Month supply of inventory down 44% from 1.6 down to 0.9 month supply of inventory. More stats, closed sales 247, cash sales 95. We had 95 cash sales, which equates to a whopping 38% of the homes sold in Flagler County were cash sales. That is a huge number of cash sales. And then again, the chart on the left, we've been seeing that steady decline of active inventory. However, from December to January, the new listings have had a positive trend. I'm not sure if we're going to continue to see that. I think it's just because it's this time of year where we start seeing a flux of new listings. Next up is Lake County. New listings are actually up for Lake County 21% from 569. We have 691 new listings for January 2022. Active inventory though is down 21% from 762 down to just 602 homes actively for sale. Time to contract is down 52% from 21 days down to just 10 days active on the market. Median sales price up 28% from 275,000 to 351. Sorry about the wrong letter there. I put an I instead of a K. Month supply of inventory is down 31% from 1.3 down to just 0.9 months supply of inventory. And I want to point out the fact that if you go back and you look at each of the counties that I've covered so far, each one of them have currently been under a month's supply of inventory. So continuing on down to more stats, closed sales 528. Of those 528, 192 of them were cash sales, equating to 36%. We're seeing a lot of cash sales there in Lake County. Over 1/3 of the homes sold are cash sales. Again, the chart on the left, a steady decrease of active inventory, but new listings, we did see a positive trend from December to January. Osceola County is a new one that I'm covering this month. So Osceola County new listings are actually up a impressive 19% from 620 last year to 735 new listings this year. Active inventory is still down 47% from 1,002 to just 530 actively for sale for January 2022. Time to contract down 54% from 24 days to just 11 days, so under that 2-week mark for time to contract. Median sales price up 32% from 295,000 to 390,000. That is almost a $100,000 increase for median sales price. So if you waited till this year to sell your home, good on you, because you should make about $100,000 extra compared to what it was last year. Month supply of inventory down 57% from 1.8 down to just 0.8 months supply of inventory. More stats down below. Closed sales 566, cash sales 191, equating to about 34% of the closed sales were cash deals. No loans, no conventional, no VA, no FHA loans. 34% were cash deals. Again, the new listings, we did see a positive uptick from December to January. Active inventory again has been on a steady decline, but take a look at this graph all the way back to June 2020, where that active inventory was up around 1,500, almost 1,500 homes actively for sale, and right now we sit at 530. Do the math. That is almost 1,000 less homes that are actively for sale on the market in Osceola County. And the last county on the list here is Polk County. So Polk County, we have new listings are actually up on an upward trend for this year-over-year comparison, up 14% from 1,162 to 1,329. Active inventory though is still down 23% compared to what it was last year, sitting at 1,070 for January 2022. Time to contract is down 45% from 20 days on the market to just 11 days on the market. So again, breaking that 2-week mark, just under 2 weeks from the time you go live, you should be getting a contract. And again, if you're not, you need to step back and reevaluate some things, such as what your listing price is, do you have the proper marketing, and a list of other things that you should review with your real estate agent. And if you have questions about that, feel free to reach out to me and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. Median sales price is up 28% from 242 to $310,000 for January 2022. Month supply of inventory is down 31% from 1.3 down to just 0.9 month supply of inventory. More stats down below. Closed sales 976 for the entire county. Of those closed sales, 285 were cash sales, which equates to 29% of the closed sales were cash sales. And again, we see in the graph there, new listings, we see that upward trend from December to January, but active inventory has still been on a steady decline for the past year and a half. We did level out just a little bit for Polk County, but not a positive trend that we would like to see to get the market back to where it would be stable again. And going over to the graph on the left, new listings are still showing that upward trend from December to January. All right, this last graph I have on here is a graph of all the counties that I just covered. This is the median sales price, and I wanted to show you this so you can see that steady increase of the median sales price since June of 2020, and I've color coded them. If you need to, go ahead and hit pause on your player there, and then that way you can study the chart a little bit more. But I wanted to show you this one just so you could get an idea of how each county in Florida has been on a steady increase for sales prices. Well, that concludes this month's housing market report for the month of January 2022. I really hope you found it informational. There's a lot of interesting things going on, especially now that we're starting to see an upward trend on the new listings. I don't know that that's going to continue because, like I said before, from December to January, it's pretty typical that we see a uptick in new listings during this time frame. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then after you do that, go ahead and hit that alert bell. That way you get notifications when I post more videos like this one. And if you're interested, I do have a podcast. You can find the information right here on the screen. It's called Whiskey with an Agent. It's me and another real estate agent, Chris Noon. We talk about all things real estate. We drink a little bit of whiskey. We have a good time. If you want the audio only version, you can find it wherever podcasts are found: Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, and Anchor.fm. That's all I have for you guys today, and I will see you at the next housing market report. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya.